My entire life I've looked like a skinny bitch like Christian Bale from The Machinist. So how can I look aesthetic now? Isn't it just genetics? Or isn't it just if I'm fat, I'm fat. If I'm skinny, I'm skinny. The answer is steroids. No, no fucking way. Please don't take steroids, bro. I'm joking. In this video I'll show you exactly step by step on how I got aesthetic over these past 3 years. As a natural, of course. I will for example tell you about what the RPT strategy is, diet secrets and hacks, the 7 most aesthetic muscles that you're currently avoiding but is actually making you look aesthetic. Before we dive into this video, make sure that you leave a like and are subscribed to this channel because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you're interested in maximizing your attractiveness so you can finally attract the girls of your dreams and build an aesthetic body, then I have just the course for you. Go down and click the top link in the description. All the details are there. Okay, let's do this. So step number 1, fix your diet and figure out your desired body weight and body fat percentage. Diet is one of the most important things that we can do to look aesthetic. Remember this, you are what you eat. It is probably one of the most important quotes that you can learn about building an aesthetic body. You can trail all you want, but if you eat garbage food, you're done. So this basically means that we want to avoid any kinds of processed food. This is for example foods like junk food because it is cooked with something called seed oils. Seed oils is in short terms basically what gives men man titties. Just remember that. If you don't want man titties, stop eating junk food. Basically, seed oils fucks up your hormones and all this shit. That's why men get higher cholesterol and a lower amount of testosterone. That's why they begin to develop man breast boobs, basically. So we absolutely want to avoid that fucking shit. And then we want to go with natural ingredients. Basically, how you can know if it's a natural ingredient is to look on the back side of the product that you're buying. So for example, if you're buying potatoes, it won't say any fucked up chemicals or any other ingredients than literally just potatoes. It's the same with rice, salmon, red meat. Of course, if it's not in a fucking, I don't know, junk food hamburger from McDonald's, then it is of course healthy. But a good thumb rule is basically just 1 ingredient. You can for example see on this milk that I've taken a picture from Denmark, it literally just says milk. There's nothing else on it. So how to calculate your desired body weight and body fat percentage. So as you can see here, I have a book on peak performance for an athlete. And it is telling in a chapter how you can calculate these things. So I'm going to read you out how to do it, and I will get my editor to show like the formula so you can do the maths yourself. So basically what we have to do is that we gotta make a visual guess. So basically, how much body fat percentage do you think that you have? There is some pictures online that you can search about where you can see the body of an 8%, 10%, 12%, I think 15% and 20%, so you can see what kind of body fat you are around. It's okay to miss by some like 3%, but it's just to have an idea. Then you have the guess of the body fat percentage and then the weight. So let's take this example as 20% body fat at somebody who is 82 kilos, who weighs 82 kilos. This basically means that you have about 16.4 kilos of fat on your body. The reason that we can see this is calculation is 180 pounds, or basically you can just write the kilos, which was 82 kilos because that's what this guy weighs in this scenario. Then you times it by 0.20 because that was the amount of body fat that we have measured or that we think that we have. And then you get approximately 65 kilos of lean body mass because of course we take the 16.4 kilos from the 82. So that's just a good way to measure it. And the lean body mass is of course fat-free mass, basically muscle, bones, organs, tissues, all of these things. So to find out how much weight you will need to get into to get your desired range, what we need to do is take our lean body mass and then we divide it by 1 minus your desired body fat percentage. So for example, if this guy's goal was to get down to 13% body fat, so the following calculation will be 65 kilos divided by 1 minus 0.13 because it is the desired body fat percentage that we want to take. Then it will be equal 165.5 pounds, which will be 75.2 kilos. So that is how you can calculate how much weight you want to get down to if you're, for example, fat. Then you just need to do the reverse if you, for example, want to go from skinny to more bulky. And a good tip that he also mentioned in this book is to not get too extreme. Don't go directly from 20% body fat to 8%. It will be too hard on your body. Take it small steps at a time. So go from 20 to 15 to 10 and then 8. Have small goals. So the step 2, the 7 aesthetic muscles for maximum attractiveness. In this step, I will be covering why our body is one of the most attractive things that we can build. And I will tell you about why or what these muscles are that will make you the most attractive, which are the 7 aesthetic muscles. So the first reason why our body is the most attractive thing that we can build is because it's one of the first things that we see. Of course, we see the face first, but the second thing we see is a person's body. Think about it. Through my shirt, for example, you can see that I have good biceps. You can see I have a good chest. You can see I have well-developed shoulders and lats. It gives so much more appeal that you can see it through the shirt instead of it just being baggy and you can't really see if the guy is muscular or not. Of course, we don't want it to be fucking ultra tight, but a good amount of tightness will be pretty good. Second of all, having trained the 7 aesthetic muscles would make you more wider, which basically means that you will have this more masculine and dominant and powerful physique, which is what the women are attracted to because it is the opposite of an hour-shaped glass, which is what we men are attracted to. You know, a wide breast area, thin waist, and a thick thighs or ass. I can literally tell you from personal experience that when you transform from being fucking skinny to having muscles that are seen throughout your shirt, or just when you take your shirt off at the beach, you literally get the best lustful looks from a woman. Actually, I had a girl who literally came up to me and personally asked for my Instagram. That is probably one of the biggest accomplishments that I've fucking gotten. And it's just because I have tried to max out my appearance. So now to the interesting part. What are the 7 aesthetic muscles that make a man the most attractive? And it is the neck, your upper traps, your lateral delts, your upper chest, your bicep, just your whole bicep in general, your lats, and your abs. The reason why these 7 muscles are the most attractive muscles on a man is because it gives us the V taper. Basically, imagine like a Dorito. We have that V taper, right? Which basically means that we are wider in our upper area. So basically, it is having a slim waist and, as I said, a wide upper area. And again, women are most attracted to these muscles and this physique, you know, the aesthetic V-taper physique, because actually from a study called OSF, they tested women on what they were most attracted to, like the muscles on a man. And they showed that it was the upper traps and the neck muscles specifically, and the upper chest, because it showed dominance and it showed power and masculinity, which is exactly what women are attracted to. Don't be fooled by the modern bullshit advice that it doesn't matter how you look. It absolutely does. I can tell you with certainty, you are getting treated differently, whether you like it or not. We are in the game. You might as well play it since you're in it. And just a quick reminder is that, again, I teach all of this inside of my course in much more specific details, and I have way more secrets to you that I want to share with you. So if you're interested, then just go down and click the top link in the description. I have all the details there. Now for the last step and the best source of it all. Step number 3, the RPT strategy. The RPT strategy is basically what it stands for is reverse pyramid training. So reverse pyramid training is where we start out with doing a heavy set and then we decrease the weight for every set with 16%. So this means that in the first set we want to have the rep range between 4 to 6 reps. The second set we decrease by 16%. This means that we will be able to do between 6 to 8 reps. And in the third set we do the same thing, and then we will be able to do 8 to 10 reps. The reason why this is such an efficient training method is because it trains both the strength benefits but also the hypertrophy benefits, which is exactly what you want to train for if you want the aesthetic physique. Think about it, if you just train hypertrophy, you're gonna look like a fucking bodybuilder. But if we also have the strength training benefits, we are not only gonna look strong, but it's like the muscles just look more defined and leaner. I can't explain it, like I don't know the science behind it. It's just whenever I train for strength and hypertrophy instead of just one of the other, I just specifically look more leaner and more firm and aesthetic. So if you want more breakdowns like this, I would highly recommend you to subscribe to this channel, because I will absolutely, with guarantee, make you into an fucking aesthetic Greek god. I can fucking guarantee it, bro. And if you thought these points were important, then I also have ones in this video which will be necessary for you to improve as well. Like, they go hand in hand. So go watch that one right now. Thanks for watching and have an absolutely wonderful day, bro. Thanks for watching. Mwah.